What's up, guys? My name is Leonardo Viles, or you guys can call me Leo in short. Well, today my presentation is in regards to cryptocurrency, which is an interesting topic in which I hope many, if not all of you guys have heard of. If you have heard about cryptocurrency but not necessarily learned enough to know what it's about, that's perfect because that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. Now, just a quick overview of what I'm presenting. This is just the questions that came to mind when I was researching the topic. For example, what is currency in general? What is cryptocurrency? How many are there? How do you get some? How are they created? How does it work? Who keeps track? How a Bitcoin transaction works? Some fun facts at the end, and then the future of cryptocurrency. So, what is currency in general? Currency in general is basically tokens used as money in a country. In addition to the metal coins and paper banknotes, modern currency also includes checks drawn on bank accounts, money orders, traveler's checks. Um, Now let's ask ourselves what else can be considered currency? Now in the digital age, we also have something called cryptocurrency or digital cash. What is cryptocurrency in this case? So according to the Oxford Dictionary website, a digital currency in which encryption techniques are used to regulate the generation of units of currency and verify the transfer of funds operating independently of a central bank. So this meaning that decentralized system that, unlike conventional currencies, which is paper money that we use, like for example, like the dollar, it's not associated with any financial institution or government, meaning no simple company or government can control it. And according to blockgeeks.com, cryptocurrency, in other words, is limited entries in a database no one can change without fulfilling specific conditions. And this is just a little picture that I found basically that describes it perfectly. It's virtual money plus cryptography algorithm plus a decentralized network design, which equals cryptocurrency. Now, how many are there? There are a total of 786 cryptocurrencies according to the CoinMarketCap website, which is what I have here for you guys, a screenshot of it. However, looking at the high number of currencies, there's only a few dozen that have reached a market value of 10 million at least. And almost all the cryptocurrencies have a ledger, somewhat similar to what banks, but this ledger is updated by volunteer miners. So keep that term in mind. I will go into it in a bit. But just so you can get a better idea of what some cryptocurrencies is worth in today's market, I included a screenshot with the 5 top brands basically. In this case, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Dash. Um, and yes, you can see there that in that picture that one Bitcoin is equal in today's market to $1,207 with 35 cents. So another way of getting Bitcoins is either to mine it or investing in it. How are they created? How does it work? Who keeps track? Let's have Bitcoin as an example currency since it's declared as the first cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has what everyone calls a blockchain, or in other words, a ledger chain which miners race to update. Miners are people who invest time and money due to the equipment they buy and the electricity bills they pay. Um, every miner is tasked to solve a cryptographic hash function. And specific to Bitcoin, their encryption is called Secure Hash Algorithm, or SHA-256, which then lets them update the blockchain with a new block of transactions. In short, hashing is a way to encrypt input of any size and turns it into an output of a fixed size. The problem miners have to solve build on the previous problems, which keeps the estimated time to solve them right around like 10 minutes. Every Bitcoin ever created was awarded to a miner. That's as a fun fact. In 2009, each miner would receive 50 Bitcoins, and every 210,000 blocks of the ledger chain uh, means that the award number of Bitcoins halves. So in today's market, basically the reward is only 12.5 Bitcoins, which in this basically means it's right around like $15,310 US money. And just as a fun fact, this this will go on up until the year 2140 when the last Bitcoin will be mined for a total of 21 million coins. And the picture that I have here is just basically a picture of a ASIC mining rig. Basically, it's just uh, a rig that mines specifically for Bitcoin, so it does no other thing other than that. So this is a picture that I found that goes in depth on how a Bitcoin transaction works. But just to keep it short on time, just not gonna go into too much depth, but you guys can feel free to pause the video and read what it has to offer. But essentially, when a transaction happens between two people, the transaction is made with a digital signature, which is made up of two components, the private and public key, which gets stored into the blockchain. Your transaction is made available to everyone, including the miners who scoop up all the transactions that they see and add it to the blockchain if they're the first to solve the hash function. Once added to the blockchain, the miners broadcast their new block and others can review the transactions and verify them. This eliminates the double spending problem because whoever is the first to solve the transaction um, for the blockchain is the one that adds to the blockchain. So some fun facts that I found. On May 22nd, 2010, I have a funny picture for you guys there just because of what I'm going to say. Um, 10,000 Bitcoins were spent on a pizza. So that was the very first real world transaction. So that and during that time, that would have been equal to $25 US money. Now in today's market, that would be equal up to $12,271,100, which is crazy, crazy amount for a box of pizza, basically. Which, I mean, it could have been a major accomplishment when he actually bought the pizza with virtual money, but in this case, I feel a big sign of regret. Um, Also, another tidbit, the FBI owns 15% of the world's bitcoins due to illegal activities in the dark web portion of the internet. But don't worry, they do have a plan to put them back into circulation while avoiding a market crash. And the last funny part that I found is that a man threw away a hard drive with 7,500 bitcoins, which is in today's market right around 9 million US dollars. So somebody might get lucky and find this hard drive with all these bitcoins and become a millionaire overnight. So the future of cryptocurrency. In conclusion, the future of cryptocurrency as a final thought would be that it might be going mainstream pretty soon. So something to look forward to. Hey, this is valued at this much right now. So if we invest in it right now, the market value would go up essentially. Uh, they are always a bit skeptical, basically. Oh, one has to be always a bit skeptical when um, looking into cryptocurrency because of their fluctuation and their instability. But hey, it might be a profitable business. However, apart from Bitcoin, the trending cryptocurrencies to look out for would be Dash, Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum. And this is just a picture of the Bitcoin margins from basically 2013 all the way to 2017, which is right around like the 1,000 margin. Um, Also, this is my works cited just in case you guys want to look into the websites that I was using. And basically, this concludes my presentation in regards to cryptography, guys. If you guys have any questions, once again, my name is Leonardo Viles. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comment section, or if you find something interesting, please let me know. Thank you.